get into related rates advanced. This is about as difficult as they're going to get for you guys this year. Really not too bad. I'd say the textbook ones are a lot worse than this. So let's just go through it and hope everything turns out fine. So we're talking about a circle in this problem. So we have the circle, and obviously the circle has a radius. Doesn't sound too bad. So the circumference of the circle is changing at a rate of pi over 2 meters per second. So that means that the derivative of c, where c is the circumference, is equal to positive pi over 2. It's increasing. At a certain instance, the circumference is actually equal to 12 pi. What is the rate of change of the area of the circle? So we're going to be looking for dA dt. At that very instant. So, what's the area of a circle? Pi r squared, so dA dt is 2 pi r times dr dt. So let's see what information we have so far. So what we have so far is, well, we know circumference is changing at pi over 2. So derivative of c in respect to time, we know that. But we don't know the derivative of the radius in respect to time. We also know the circumference, but we don't know what, once again, the radius is. So let's start with that radius. It seems pretty easy. So the formula for circumference is 2 pi r. I'm going to make a note here. What we're doing here, we're solving for r. And circumference given to us is 12 pi. Divide the 2 pi. And you get that the radius is 6. Well, that's good. Now, where are we going to get dr dt? Well, let's take the derivative of the circumference formula. Because we know what dc dt is. So it's going to be 2 pi times dr dt. And dc dt is pi over 2. And then we're going to multiply by the reciprocal of that, the 2 pi over 2. Basically, we're going to divide the 2 pi. So what we'll end up with is 1 over 4. If you think about it, we're dividing 2 pi, so 2 pi joins the denominator. 2 times 2 is 4. The pi's cancel. And so that's going to go right here. Just multiply all of that out now. And it's going to be 12 over 4, so 3 pi. Let's look at another one. We have one with the square. Seems kind of similar. Let's do this ladder problem. The ladders are classic. So let's draw our building. Let's draw our ladder. There's the ground there. So we have a 5-foot ladder. And it's sliding down the wall, so that the distance between the bottom of the ladder and the wall is increasing. So this would be x. So that distance, dx dt, is increasing at a rate of 6 meters per minute. So it's really slowly falling, it seems like. And at a certain instant, the top of the ladder is 3 meters from the ground. I've always pictured these like the ladder just drops to the ground at the speed of gravity. So that distance from the top of that ladder to the ground, we call it y, is 3. They want to know what's the rate of change of the area at this instant. Okay, well, the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. Our base here is x and y. So a prime, we're going to do product rule, so that's going to be dx dt times y plus x times dy dt. And just to plug in some information we know, so we know this one is 6. We do have that 1/2 in front times y. We're going to find y. No, wait, we're already given y is 3. We don't know x, and we don't know dy dt. Okay, so to find x, we're going to use Pythagorean theorem, right? Because for x squared plus y squared equals 5 squared. So x squared plus 3 squared equals 5 squared. X squared plus 9 equals 25. Subtract the 9, x squared equals 16. Square root both sides, and x equals 4. All right. Off to a great start here. And then for dy dt, we're going to use that same formula. We're just going to take the derivative. So that'll be 2x dx dt plus 2y dy dt equals 0. Derivative of 5 squared is 0. And we solved, we found x was 4. That's good. Dx dt was given at 6. Plus 2 times y was 3. And dy dt is what we're looking for. I just want to make sure I wrote the right things down. So sliding down the wall, so that the distance between the bottom of the ladder and the wall. Okay, distance between the bottom and the wall. That distance is x. Okay, just double checking that I picked the right ones. So 24 times 2 is 48 plus 6. Subtract the 48. Divide the 6. To get -8. Almost done, guys. And this isn't too bad, is it? So we get 18 minus 48. That's going to be -30. Which gives us -15. I made a mistake somewhere in here. Let's just double check. Right before I said it. Oh, 4 times 8 is 32. What am I thinking? So that's -14. Half of that is -7. That makes more sense. You know, when doing these videos, there's one time I made a little mistake like that, and I gave up and redid all of this again, just to find out it was just a tiny little mistake. So good thing I was persistent, stuck with it, found out